Before registering in your aviation science classes at CBU, when registering in classes at CBU, we strongly suggest you access some helpful online resources. Among these is the block schedule worksheet. We recommend you print this resource and enter the days and times as you register into each successive class. Doing so will help you avoid frustrating time conflicts. When adding aviation science classes, we recommend you allow for 30 to 45 minutes of travel time between airport and main campus courses. The airport is close to CBU, but you will want to give yourself adequate time to find parking and to get to your next lecture. To get to the block schedule, go to Inside CBU, click the Academics tab at the top, then click Traditional Students on the lower left. Finally, select the block schedule sheet in the Registering for Classes resource box. Again, we would urge you to bookmark the Traditional Students site, as you will be going to this page throughout your academic career at CBU. Next, we suggest you access the recommended general education course list. This list will guide you to classes the faculty have determined to be suitable in meeting various general education areas. When selecting GE classes, remember to first review your major planning guide, as this guide will inform you on which, if any, GE areas are met within your major. Pre-flight students who already possess a private, instrument, or commercial rating, along with aviation management students, can simply select courses outlined in the major planning guide and degree guide resources we have already covered. Pre-flight students starting with no prior flight training will select from among either of two cohorts in the private pilot sequence, A flight or B flight. A flight students will want to select sections A of Aviation 110, Flight 116, and Flight 224. Since A flight students will be enrolled in a Monday-Wednesday Flight 116 private pilot ground, they will need to take a Tuesday-Thursday Flight 117 private pilot lab. A flight labs are designated with a double letter, for example, AA, BB, CC, etc. B flight students will want to select sections B of Aviation 110, Flight 116, and Flight 224. As B flight students will be enrolled in a Tuesday-Thursday Flight 116 private pilot ground, they will need to take a Monday-Wednesday-Friday Flight 117 private pilot lab. B flight labs are designated with a single letter, for example, A, B, C, and so on. Make note of these cohorts when registering in your first semester. Note that all students, whether aviation management or pre-flight, will undoubtedly need course clearance at one point or another. When calling or emailing Aviation Sciences to request course clearance, be sure to provide your name, student ID, and the course and section you are seeking clearance for. Below this video, you will see a link entitled Important Checklists for New Students in Aviation Science Programs. Within the landing site, you will see 5 steps. All aviation science students must complete Step 1 immediately. Course clearance will not be extended to you until you have completed Step 1. If you need additional time, this is not a problem, but we would much prefer assisting you with your enrollment this week. The remaining steps will be completed after your initial enrollment. Next, we strongly recommend you register in a certain order. Start by registering in major classes found on your major planning guide. We suggest you start here as there are typically fewer major sections than general education sections. Next, we suggest you register in required first semester courses found in the email we sent you. Please note some majors require math in the first semester, whereas others do not. Review your major planning guide or meet with your success coach to determine whether math is recommended in your first semester. Finally, complete your schedule with some general education classes using classes that appear on the recommended general education class list you pulled. Remember, if a GE area is highlighted blue on your major planning guide GE tab, this means that all or a portion of that area is met within your major.
When enrolling, remember that 12 units is a minimum for full-time status, and one must remain registered in chapel if they are enrolled in 7 units or more.
Lastly, if you are an NCAA student athlete, please remember to access your varsity athletic practice schedule. Your coach has asked that whenever possible, you avoid scheduling classes during these periods. If you feel you have an unavoidable conflict, please speak with the athletic academic counselor and academic advisor.